beginning of what we hope was going to be a national movement. The national movement will entail, I hope, the reorganization of the United Funds nationally so that they become charitable organizations once again and stop extorting working men and women. I'm going to tear up my pledge card, and I am urging everyone who works in a place that passes out pledge cards to do the same thing. Now, I may at a later date write a personal check to the United Fund because I believe that's the way it should be done. I think men and women who want to contribute should do so because the United Fund does serve a good purpose. But the extortion tactics simply must stop. And I think that most guys and ladies who have families just can't afford to stand up and say, no, I'm not going to give. And that's why I'm here. That's why all these people are here. The United Fund has not talked to me about anything. They will not answer my telephone calls. They will not talk to me on the air. They will not visit me in the studio. And after today, I imagine I'll hear something from them. I hope so anyway.
Where do you work, sir?
Austin Building Company.
Do they require you to contribute?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you afraid of some reprisal if you don't contribute?
No, I'll probably lose my job, but I don't care.
Where do you work?
At the telephone company.
And why are you here today?
To protest against being forced to give.
How does that work at Bell Telephone?
They come around each year and they have it charted out, your fair share, and you give your fair share and you sign your pledge card for them to take it out each month.
What was your fair share?
$37 and some odd cents. I can't remember the exact number.
That?
No, I cannot. I have a little boy to support and I just can't.
What do they tell you that happens if you refuse to give?
You have to explain it to your superiors, and the superiors over them until you come to someone that thinks you have a good enough reason. And I was told to save myself a lot of trouble that it would do best for me to give $1.
Specifically because I was at one time associated with a local major food chain here in the Dallas area that made it mandatory for all full-time and part-time employees to give to the United Fund a preset amount by the management. And I didn't think that was quite fair, especially being a part-time employee there and going to school at the same time, as it was taking away from my own basic life support. And the United Fund's mandatory contribution method is not charitable, in my opinion.
My wife has worked for a company that requires everyone to give, and it's a lot of pressure brought down through the supervisors, and it's made apparent that if you do not give, your job is in jeopardy.
Where does your wife work?
She has worked for Sears.
So much work in whose hands is the success of our campaign rests. At the victory dinner.
Oh, I think they're entitled to their opinions, and I think it's nice that we live in a country where people can express their opinions, but I'm certainly not of the same philosophy as they are.
What do you think about their claims? Is
Oh,
that a positive or negative impression?
I just don't think they're well founded.
You don't?
No,
Is it true that the city requires its employees to give a fair share?
absolutely not.
Not. There are
No.
no quotas or
It's
anything?
purely voluntary.
I'm chairman of our company, Drive, and of course we don't force anybody to do or to give, but they give what they please.
And there's no reprisal if they don't give?
No, none at all.
If I were them, I wouldn't be out there picketing.
What is your opinion of the picket's allegations that some employers require their employees to give to United Fund and take reprisals against them if they refuse to give?
I think that's false information and shouldn't tell the people those such things when it's untrue.
Oh, I don't know enough about it right now. You mean the pickets out front?
Yes, sir.
I haven't seen them.